What if I told you that the world's most powerful governments, yes, the same ones that shape your future, have been hiding a secret so dangerous that revealing it could collapse economies, topple politicians, and rewrite history as we know it? A secret buried for 50 years, a secret whispered about in military bunkers, a classified in documents you're not meant to see, unprotected by people who would do anything to keep it hidden. Tonight, I'm going to show you everything. And trust me, this is not what you think. This story begins in 1973. A U.S. satellite, codenamed Project Helios, captured an image over the Pacific Ocean. Nothing unusual until a young analyst zoomed in and saw an object rising from the water at impossible speed. Not a plane, not a missile, not a submarine, something else. He reported it, and within minutes his report was wiped. His terminal shut down. Security walked into the room. He disappeared from the base 2 days later. For decades, this incident was dismissed as a glitch. But then something happened between 1973 and 1998. 4012 similar sightings were recorded by the US, Russia, Japan, India, and France, yet not a single one was released to the public. But what made them impossible to ignore was this. Every sighting happened near deep water mineral fields. Cobalt, lithium, rare earth elements, materials used in the fighter jets, the nuclear systems, phones, AIA, and advanced weaponry. This wasn't random. Someone or something was tracking the planet's rarest resources long before humans realized their value. Fast forward to 2004. A whistleblower from a European intelligence agency leaked a document titled the Non-Terrestrial Resource Surveillance. Inside the leaked pages, maps, coordinates, timestamps, and photos of unknown craft scanning Earth's seabeds. The terrifying part, they weren't scanning randomly. They were scanning strategically, like a calculated survey. The document concluded with one sentence: "We are not alone, and we are not the first." Governments denied the document. They always do. But the real story was just beginning. In 2011, an oceanographer named Dr. Alan Rice broke protocol during a university lecture. He said, "We discovered ancient structures 2 miles beneath the Pacific. They were not made by humans." Within 48 hours, he lost his research funding. Within 72 hours, he lost his teaching position. 1 week later, he vanished from public life. His final email to a colleague said, "We found something, and they told me to stop digging." Attached to the email was an image, a stone-like structure covered in geometric carvings. Perfect symmetry, impossible precision, older than any known civilization. Who built it? And why deep underwater? The answer was darker than anyone expected. In 2014, 3 nations held a classified meeting on a remote island in the Indian Ocean. US, China, Russia. Enemies on paper, yet here they were allies. Why? Because new military sonar readings revealed movements under the ocean floor. Movements too large for submarines, too fast for animals, too precise for natural phenomena. All 3 governments agreed on one thing: the public must never know. And for 10 years, nothing leaked. Until last year, in 2024, a commercial deep-sea mining drone malfunctioned 700 meters below sea level. When engineers recovered the drone, they found 3 things. Its metal frame was bent inward as if crushed by enormous force. Its cameras were destroyed, but not by pressure. Its last transmitted frame showed a shadow, while a massive structure, moving. The mining company tried to bury the footage, but the clip leaked online for 2 minutes before being removed everywhere. 2 minutes, but long enough for thousands to download it. I've studied that footage frame by frame, and what I saw changes everything. Here's the part governments don't want you to hear. The structures underwater aren't random. They're connected. They form a grid, a global network spread across 5 oceans. And according to the leaked analysis, the network is not natural. It is engineered. But engineered by whom? 3 theories dominate intelligence reports. 1, a pre-human advanced civilization, older than our recorded history. 2, a non-human intelligence with technology far beyond ours. 3, a surveillance system monitoring Earth's most valuable resources. The most disturbing part, every major military base on Earth sits directly above a node of this underwater grid. Coincidence? Not a chance. The question isn't what is down there. The real question is, why are governments panicking about a IGHT Naboo? Because for the first time in recorded history, the grid is activating. Seismic sensors are detecting signals, rhythmic pulses, traveling between the underwater structures. Something is waking up, or sending a message, or preparing for something the world is not ready for. Governments are scrambling, navies are mobilizing, satellites are being repositioned, and you, the public, are being kept in the dark. But the truth is coming whether they want it or not. Here's what the leaked documents conclude. Humanity is being watched, not from above, but from below. For 50 years, the world's superpowers have tried to hide this secret, not because the truth is unbelievable, but because the truth makes them powerless. For For the first time, humans may not be the owners of this planet. We may just be the tenants. If you want a part two where I break down the leaked images of the structure blueprints, the suppressed academic papers, lay in the classified underwater coordinates, then comment UPR Tuneno. Hit Ike, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, this story is only beginning, and the truth will always rise to the surface.